Childhood, you have been completed. Let's get it. Oh man. Oh shit. This is gonna be one for the fields. Oh man. Look, man. This season, I knew stuff was finna get real. Like everything was finna go down, bro. I kid you not. Everyone knew. I knew. You knew. Everybody knew what was gonna go down. I am devastated. I just finished this last night. When I'm telling you, I was dreading recording this because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. And I was like, bro, okay, how do I begin? Well, let's start off by saying The Bad Batch. I love The Bad Batch. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with The Bad Batch at all. They are literally a saving grace in this final season of disappointment, dread, death, and destruction, and the eventual fall of Anakin, which they did highlight a few times, not gonna lie. So it's not like it just kind of like spring a whole 180. Like, and then like how do I put this? It's just like the whole season was just a whole build up for the final 3 or 2 episodes, and I gotta say it did not disappoint. Everything I loved, like I said, the Bad Batch was a charming group of rogues. I enjoyed them, and they were a nice little thing. And I also loved the conclusion of Echo, which, by the way, I did receive a little dormant memory of. I'm not gonna lie, because it's been so many years since I've seen Star Wars: The Clone Wars. And yes, I was a huge Star Wars: The Clone Wars fan. Never liked Star Wars, but I loved the show. I know how that sounds. It's weird. I never liked Rebels, but I did like the Ahsoka moment because, like, oh my god, I knew what the fuck was happening, bro, the entire time. Like, I knew. And then, like, I did watch the Order 66 movie. I forgot what it was called. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, by the way, I saw that movie, by the way, like a long time ago. Like, it was like, back in my apartment days. Ooh, with the fam. Anyway, this season broke me. Like I said, the whole Darth Maul stuff, it was crushing. And, like, I was like, oh my god, this man knows. Like, he knows. Because, like, he, of course, he's one of the dark side users of the Force, but it's like, yo, this man knows. And then, like, again, the last 2 episodes highlight this. He knew everything. He knew what was going to happen with Anakin. He knew about Order 66. He knew everything. And I was like, yo, bro. And then, like, the part that crushes me the most is, like, Anakin gave Ahsoka her little white feathers back. And I was like, dude, this is, like, the last time you're going to see her until Rebels. And then until, like, you know, the feels and the emotion and like the tragedy, like everything hurt, bro. Like it was not good. I mean, it was good, it was awesome, but on a level of tragedy, it was not good. And Anakin's little, again, Order 66, man, that was fucking awful. Jesus Christ, I can't discuss this enough. For those who don't know what Order 66 is, it's basically the fall of the Jedi Order. And I was like, yo, this hit different. Like, again, I knew it was nothing but tragedy for the last few episodes, but at the same time, it hit a 180. The fall of Mandalore and setting up the Mandalorian, and I was like, oh my goodness, just hurt my feelings, why don't you? And then, like, it goes back to Darth Maul's history with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then basically his eventual justice for his fallen love and the Mandalore, etc. Basically, everything made so much sense. Like, this is how you end off a franchise, my guy. Like, it should have ended just like that. Like, nothing else Star Wars content related. But, hey, man, say, man, Mandalorian for the win. And I will start watching it soon. Possibly, maybe even tomorrow or whenever I get the chance. And basically, this series hurt and felt good. Because I knew the ending. Everyone knew the ending. Everyone knew that this was the final stretch before Anakin's full turn to the dark side. And again, also, I gotta say, I was loving Anakin's little long hair. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was kind of fucking with it. I was fucking with it hard because, you know, I have a similar hairstyle. So, you know, it's kind of hard not to fuck with it. You know? And the scar on his eye, my guy, foreshadowing like hell, bruh. I don't even want to be that guy to look into theories and foreshadowings, but come on now, we all knew what that scar meant. We knew what was going down. And plus his little outfit, bro, his whole outfit for the entire Clone Wars, we all knew what that meant, right? His choice in darker tones and colors, we all knew this man was finna end, bro, season 6, bro. Let's not even get into that. That was beautiful. But this right here, this was heavenly, bro. And then like it all accumulated to the final few moments of the series, with Darth Vader fully immersed himself into the dark side, with his new clone troopers, his new spaceship, everything new, his little Darth Vader freaking mask, and the sounds that only invoke fear whenever you hear it. And then hit that moment when he found Ahsoka's lightsaber, that sense of hope you get from him when he looked up into the sky and realized that maybe, just maybe, she's alive. Just maybe that things aren't exactly as they seem. Maybe his Padawan is still alive. Maybe there is a little bit of Anakin left inside after Order 66, after the massacre, after everything. Maybe there's hope. But then we all know that hope was, well, it was cut short, obviously. Years and years after, and Rebels and all that, everything went down, and then it was over. There is no more Anakin at this point. It's only Darth Vader. And unfortunately, that's just how fate aligned. Like, I was gonna get into a whole thing about fate in the beginning, but I was like, nah, I'm saving it toward the end. And Anakin's fate was, well, it was never gonna be a good one. We all knew, but that's the thing. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, what leads to it. And it was a good ride, Anakin. You fought well, but unfortunately, you had to fall as well. Anakin died along with Padme. R.I.P. Rest in peace, man. It's been well. Goodbye.